YouTube, good morning and happy 2 days out. I actually cannot believe we're here. It does not feel real. My brain is not processing. 2 more sleeps and I will be stepping on stage for the first time in over 4 years. That's pretty nuts. I don't know how we got here. It's been a very long year. I have a really busy day today, a really busy morning. I am leaving for my show tomorrow. It's near where I live, but far enough where I'm gonna have to be staying at a hotel. So I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. So today is all about just making sure all of my checklists are ready to go. We need to pack later. I have my final workout and final cardio session later. So it's an exciting day. It is a gratitude-filled day because we are so freaking close right now. Since I have a busy morning, I have to start off my day with checking in with my coach. We have been checking in daily for the past couple days. I also have a FaceTime scheduled with him for later this afternoon to go over posing and actually talk face to face about how I'm feeling and what the game plan is. But I thought during my check-ins today that it would be fun to take some measurements because that's something that I haven't done this season and I have done every season previous. So since I didn't take track of all of my measurements every single check-in this year, I don't have a ton of data to look back and pull from, but I did find an Instagram post I did back in April, which was just a couple weeks into starting this prep. So we're gonna compare essentially me now to me at the beginning of this year's journey. The measurements I usually take are pretty boring. It's just waist, glutes, quad, sometimes bicep for fun. So that's what we're gonna do today. I will say first off, weight-wise, Kovu thinks this is for him. Sweet boy. This is not a toy. Weight-wise, before I started prep, I started trying to lose a little bit of weight just to test the waters and see how my body was responding. So I know the heaviest I got in my off season was 170. And I currently this morning weigh 139. So that is almost a 30-pound weight loss, which is crazy. This post specifically that I found from April, I weighed 160. So we're essentially 20 pounds down from these measurements I'm about to tell you. Okay, starting off with waist. Half of this is also for future Kendall to look back on because I love me some data. Kovu. Chill. You can play with this when I'm done. No. Okay, my waist is exactly 26 inches. My waist from the last measurement I did at the beginning of this prep was 27.5. Ow. Was 27.5 inches, so we lost about 1.5 inches on the waist. Next up, we have glutes. Previously, I was at 40.5 inches. Do not jump on me, mister. Don't do it. Don't do it. I do fear that most of my glutes have left the chat, so this one's gonna be an unfortunate drop. Oh boy, I'm so small. My glutes are now 37.5 inches, so I lost 3 inches in my glutes, which is expected. I carry a lot of body fat in my glutes. Okay, next up is the quad. I also expect to see an unfortunate drop here. I do hold a lot of body fat through my upper quad region. They were previously at 23.5, I think. Hold on. Yeah, 23.5. So let's see where we are now. 21.5, so 2 inches down on the quads. And then biceps, just for shits and giggles. I think I was at 13 inches before. They're probably around the same now. 12 inches. Okay, Kobe, you can have this now. Enjoy your fun time. Okay, I got to put my heels on and pose. Okay, I just finished my check-in and sent it off to my coach. I'll let you know if I end up getting feedback, but I have a feeling he's just gonna wait until we have our call later to go over everything. I would typically go and get my fasted cardio over with right now, our last cardio session of this entire prep. But like I said earlier, I have quite a busy morning this morning. All of our Know Your Power clients complete their check-ins on Wednesdays, so Thursdays, and specifically Thursday mornings, are spent updating programs, giving feedback, getting back to anyone who needs any updates. So with that and doing the programs and whatnot today, I also have 4 calls before 11:30 a.m., which is quite a lot for my poor little 2-day out brain cells. So instead of going and doing my cardio now, coming back and rushing to prepare and be ready for these calls, I'm gonna head upstairs right now, read over everyone's program, kind of debrief myself, get ready for these Zoom calls, and then I'm just gonna stay fasted so that we can still go do our fasted cardio as soon as my final call wraps. That's the plan. Look at me being responsible and doing my work. Side note, if you want to sign up and coach with us, it'll be in the top link in the description. When it becomes like such a part of your routine, it's harder to break, and you have to like actively choose every day, every week, every month to not do something like that. That too, if you ever have questions or need help navigating, or you're like, hey, this was my favorite snack, what can I have instead? I have all the lists and recommendations for you. Okay, I just wrapped up all of my morning calls. They all went incredibly well. It is so nice and so much fun getting to talk one-on-one with our new and existing clients, answering their questions, working through their program together. It is just so nice to like get to know everyone on a personal level and actually sit and chat with them. I still have all of the programming to do, but before I do that, since I'm still fasted and it's getting a little late into the morning, I'm gonna go get our 1 hour of cardio in. In case you missed the last couple of vlogs, entering peak week, we switched from Stairmaster, which is what I did for honestly like the entirety of my prep this year, over to treadmill just to reduce as much inflammation and tension through my lower body as possible. So just a light, easy 60 minutes on an incline treadmill. That's the plan. It's our last cardio session of prep. I'm trying not to be weird and emotional about it, so let's just go get it done. In case you've never seen a cat with zoomies, this is what it looks like. Why are you going nuts mode, huh? Did someone put caffeine in your breakfast? Please don't attack my toes, please.
You did everything, so just focus on what you gotta focus on, and that's posing. So I need you guys to still practice as much as possible. Really visualize yourself on stage and picture yourself how you want people to perceive you.
Okay, I just got off the call with my coach. I ended up having my breakfast, like my meal 1, when I first got back from cardio. Sorry for not showing you, but it is time for meal 2, which is tilapia and cucumbers, so I'm just gonna weigh this out real quick. In case you missed the last vlog, I kind of went over the fact that absolutely nothing is changing so far with my food intake. So we are doing the same 4 ounces of tilapia and 120 grams of cucumber that I've been doing for 3 or 4 months at this point. Okay, and then I'm using my little veggie chopper for my cucumber today. There we go. Sodium also isn't, or hasn't changed yet at least. So I'm gonna throw some pink Himalayan salt and hot sauce on top of this and go eat my food while I do all of the Know Your Power check-ins.
How could I know it would be goodbye, my love? When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
not going to spoil anything about my show day or how it went. We are saving that for its own video. Because yes, I did vlog every second of my show day for y'all. I have been editing the footage. I am so excited for you to see it, but I wanted to get this short little 2-day out vlog up first so that we could be in chronological order. So thank you for watching this short little vlog. I'm sorry for not filming more, but honestly at this point in prep I was just so freaking exhausted, rightfully so. So I remember after the workout you just watched, I basically just like went home, packed, went to sleep, spent the whole next day in bed until I had to drive to the venue and do athletes check-ins. So that kind of wraps things up for my 2 and 1 day out timeline, meaning the next video you're going to see in a couple of days will be my complete show day vlog. I seriously appreciate you guys being here, for watching, for following this journey, for being on my other social media platforms and wishing me luck before my show. I know I'm getting this one up a little bit late, so it can't be like real-time well wishes, but your support has meant the absolute world to me throughout this entire journey and continues to mean the absolute world to me. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few days on show day. It's weird how social media timeline works. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.